All right, this is a episode of Just Asking Jawa. Somebody, I guess, messaged in on the channel about the modifications they could do to a ms250, a steel. Well, here's the 251 version of that saw. These are clamshell motors. You're kind of limited in what you can do with them. They're not really, in my opinion, practical little saws to kind of really do any kind of modifications, but you can do a little. You can open up the transfers a little bit, open up your muffler, get a little more airflow through it. But really, I just recommend getting one of those nice looking 5800s that Steve has. I've ran them a few times, and man, they pull really good. And you can modify them a lot easier than these clamshell motors. Steve's saw is just like a conventional saw or a commercial saw. It's got a crankcase like this 372, and the cylinder comes off. You got a room to do porting on your cylinder, your exhaust. You can change your timing numbers a little easier with these type of motors. With the clamshell motor, a little more difficult. I think you would find fooling with those a little more tedious, just my opinion. But this is the 372 390 combination, the Iron Horse sent down to us to build, and we were looking forward to doing this. It's my kind of projects I like. Also, somebody mentioned something about finger porting. Finger porting, I guess I don't do it a whole lot, and I've done it, to be honest with you, but I do it to help direct more fuel, direct the fuel more efficiently to the intake manifold, and you kind of get a cooler charge. Especially on my nitrous saw, I put finger ports in there to help pull more fuel into the intake at high RPMs. Especially with nitrous, you're running a lot more higher fuel mixture, richer fuel mixture. But is it practical on every chainsaw? Not really. It depends on what you want to do. You're building a race saw or are you building a work saw? Me, preferably a work saw. I wouldn't use them. But yeah, steel 250 is a nice little saw, but I think practically, if you're looking for more performance and more durability, I think I would go with the 5800. This saw right here wasn't but a year old, and it burned a hole in the piston. I've had 250s that have came to me with little issues here and there. Probably most of it was operator error, but I know the 251s are more prone to issues than a 250. So there it is. I hope this answered your question.